Hi guys, we want to show you our version of Grumpy Cat. We absolutely love the internet sensation, and especially with the new Lifetime movie out, we decided to design our own. But we made it kind of in like a beanie ball type of a version, so it's kind of like a stuffed animal. It's really, really cute. Anyways, I want to show you how to make it. Here's how you get started. Most of it's going to be without a loom. You're just going to need your hook, and you're going to start with a single white band. You're going to wrap it around like that. Then you're going to take a second single white band, turn it around, and pull it through, just like that. You're going to do this a couple more times. And then I'm going to show you how to turn it into the body of Grumpy Cat. Do that, pull it through. And one more time before we start the body. Single band, turn it. There you go. Now those bottom two kind of loose bands right there, you're going to take those and you're going to put them through the hook, just like that. So it's kind of hanging down, pulling down, just like that. Okay, now I'm going to show you. Take a single band, turn it, go under the 4 bands that you have right there. You're going to notice a pattern here. Pull it through just like that. Okay, so here's the tricky part. You might want to pause during this part, so you can kind of get an idea of how it's working. But see that hole right there that was created right there on the bottom? That is going to be key to kind of starting this whole process. So grab the bottom right there after you've put the band on. Create that hole with what you just made, the kind of bracelet. It's in the circle. Pull that down. Take your hook, stick it through the hole. Very important, right here. Take that hook, stick it through the hole. Go under, grab the band, pull it through, and voila. You have those 4 bands on top again. See how that's working? Okay, now we're going to take another band. Turn the hook down, pull it through, just like that, and then attach it at the top. Okay, now that you have just 2 bands on top, you're going to open up that hole on the bottom again, attach another band, just like that, take it, open up that hole on the bottom, stick it through, grab your band, pull it through. Once again, there you have those 4 bands on the top. See how it's kind of like a crochet pattern? Take a band, turn your hook down again, pull through. So every time you have 4 bands on your hook, that's when you're gonna tie it off with a single band. Okay? Take another band, grab it with your right finger, just go through the hole, grab the band, pull it through. There you go. There you have your 4 on top again. So you want to, again, kind of combine it with the 1 band. There you go. Take that, turn it. And you're going to keep doing this until you see almost a circle-like pattern emerge. Keep going all the way around until it turns into a nice, pretty, kind of like a wreath. Okay, now that you have made your circle, now is where you're going to start extending this circle so it can turn into a ball. Grab another hook, and grab another, band on the hook, stick it through the hole. There you go. And then you're going to tie it off or combine it with that one band. Okay, now that you have completed your center ring just like this, we're going to start expanding this wider, and I'm going to show you how you're going to do it. So now that we've got right here, I'm going to take a darker color so I can know where these meet up, and I'm gonna put like a little band, it's a temporary band right here, kind of just stick it through, that way we know it's there. You can even probably attach it a little bit better. It is kind of going like that, pulling it through. That way we always know that this is where the two kind of meet up. So you're gonna see that there are these openings at the top. Those are now going to become the area, instead of that middle center where we start going through, to expand our body of the grumpy cat. So now I'm going to take this just like that, pull it down kind of the same way we've been doing, and then now we're going to start going through right here, that opening right there. We're going to pull it through. Oops, that didn't work. Let's start that one over again. Take that right down here, go through this opening right here, where we're going to grab that band and pull it through just like that. Now we've started attaching, and we're going to work our way around that row, but you see how you've got your top four now? Now we're going to take this, turn it that way, the same thing, and pull it gently all the way through. Okay, now that we've done one, again we're going to go through the exact same hole that we just went through. You'll see where it kind of attaches like right there. So here we go, we're holding on to that. Go through this same hole we just went through, just like that. Grab it from the other side, pull it up. Okay. Let's take this one, pull it through, just like that. Okay, so we went twice through this one. You can always count by seeing that 1, 2, 3, 4 bands are wrapped around there. Now we're going to go through this next hole right there. We're going to take this, pull it down just like that again, go through this next hole right there. So we already went through here. We're now going through here, grabbing it, pulling it up. Okay, we're going to go through that same hole one more time. So each hole we're going to go through twice, okay? First, of course, we have to go through the 4, link it off. We just went through this one, so we're going through this hole one more time. Okay. There you go, just like that. So we just went through that one twice. Now we're going to go on to the next hole. The way you just tell is, I look and I say, oh, we went through that last one twice. So now we're going to go through this next hole. Okay. So we just went through that once. You can see there's like 2 bands wrapped around. Go through that same hole once again. Right there. Okay, so this ever happens to you where it falls apart, stay just calm, grab it again. Okay, that just came loose. So what I have to do is just go back and grab the loose ones. I'm going to have to do this again, so I'm going to have to, I lost that, so I'm going to have to go through this hole again twice, okay? It's not make or break, you just have to stay calm and find where, go through this hole. Okay. Go through that hole, grab this, pull it back through. That's just not doing it. All right. Grab this, go through that hole, just like that. Okay, so we went through that twice. See how it's starting to go to a second row? Okay, so I see that this hole was filled twice. Now we're going to move on to our next hole. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to do the same pattern where we go through each hole twice. We want to go around once and then go around a second time. And then we're going to switch back to something else at that point. But right now I just want you to do that and follow me along that way. Okay, so now you can see we have done that all the way around, and we have 1 row and 2 rows. And I did lose my little area here, so I'm going to re-add that. It's pretty clear early on to tell where the new row meets, but as it gets longer, it's a little difficult. So I'm adding a new, just kind of, you can use like a safety clip or whatever if you want to. Okay, so we've got 1 row, 2 row. Now that we're here, we are going to start going back to just going in once. I'm going to finish off till I get right up here with these 2 more times, 1 more, you know, through 1 more of these hooks here, or 1 more of these holes, sorry, until I'm literally all the way. So I went through that hole once. I'm going to go through it 1 more time. Same hole. Getting some more bands. Okay, so this is kind of our last lower hole here, I see. I'm going to go through this twice, and then now I'm going to go back after I do this twice, go through this 1 hole twice. I'm going to go back to going through each hole just once. Okay. Alright, so let's see, if I do that twice, we did. Okay, so now right here, kind of right there, I'm going to start just going through each hole once, and I'm going to follow that same pattern for a total of 7 rows. So you're going to keep going around doing this for quite a while. So I went through that 1 hole, pull it up, there you go. So I went through that 1 hole. Now I'm going to go through this next hole. You can see I just went through there. Now I'm going to go through this next one. Do my thing and tie that one off. Okay, now I'm going to go through this next hole, which is right there. And again, I'm going to keep doing this all the way around until I reach a total of 7. And that includes everything on the top. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 rows. And then I'll show you at that point how to finish it off. Okay, so we just went through that hole. Now I'm going through this next hole. And I suggest you pause it till you get caught up, and then you meet up with me when you are reached your 7th row. Now that you have reached your 7th to 8th row, you're just going to go back to that pink thing you set up and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down 7. That'll give you kind of an indication of where you need to start changing. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to continue on, but we are going to skip one of the holes every time. So we skip that first one, go into that 2nd hole, loop through just like you have been doing. Take your other band, of course, pull it through. and look at where you just pulled through. Skip one of the holes, go to the next one. So there's 1, 2, there you go. That's your second one. And then you're going to pull it through like that. What this is going to do is basically now turn it into a big ball. It's going to start tightening it up and making it into a ball. So there's 1, 2 right there. A hole right there. 1, 2, go through it, pull it through, and you're going to notice that it's going to start shaping into a ball. You're going to keep doing this exactly the same way. I'm speeding it up for you so you can kind of see. You're going to do this all the way till there's just a little hole, or maybe an inch hole in the bottom, or even a little bigger. It'll give you an opportunity to attach your eyes and then stuff it with stuffing and make a cute little kind of beanie ball animal, stuffed animal for you out of Rainbow Loom. Alright, now I'm down to where it's almost finished off. Keep skipping, going through, pulling through. We're going to continue on with this until it's how you want it. See, now you can kind of see how it's turned into the shape of a ball. One, 2. There you go. Speeding it up again so you can kind of see. Again, I keep it open enough space so I'll have plenty of area to stuff into it. You don't want to make the hole too tight where you can't finish it off. Now that I've reached an area where I'm going to finish it off, I'm going to kind of wrap it up, and then I want to tie it off. So right there, I'm pulling through and over and tying off, and you'll see that we have just a little hole on the bottom. I can remove that pink thing on the top now, so I have a full ball, and this is where we'll be able to stuff in stuffing, or you can use toilet paper, tissue paper, anything you want to do to stuff it. Now I'm going to show you how to make the eyes and the mouth, as well as the ears, and when you're done with all of that, you'll be attaching it to your grumpy cat, just like that. But what I want to first do now is show you how to make the eyes, the nose, the mouth, and the ears. Okay, we're going to make the eyes very similar to how we started out the ball part of the grumpy cat. So what you're going to do is wrap your band around just like that, the same way you did before. Take another band, pull it down, pull the band through, and continue working your way up. Another band, pull through. And what we're going to do is take those bottom 2 bands, we just brought them over just like that. Now we're going to start making our circle. We're going to take this, pull through those 4 bands to secure it. And we're going to look kind of for that hole in there. That's going to be kind of the center of our circle. So we kind of found it. Now we're going to take another band, put it on there, pull it down, hook through, grab the band, pull it through. There you have those 4 bands on top, meaning you have to secure them all together with 1 band. Take that, pull it through like that. And continue doing the exact same thing with that exact same pattern all the way around. Take a band, go through the hole, You can see it start developing around that hole, and you're going to have Grumpy Cat's eyes. There you go. Now take another band, put the hook through the hole, grab it underneath. There you go. Take one band, pull through all four of those. You can see it starting to kind of develop into that eye pattern. Take a band, go under through the hole, and just keep doing this until you have a full circle. Now that you have your full circle, you're going to take another band, pull all of those through, kind of finish it off that way. Now we're going to take the hook and put it through a couple of those other holes, just like that, to tie it off. Right, through another one in there so we can really kind of tie it off tight. Take a band, pull it through, like that. Take your inner band, that is, tie it off like that. And then what you want to do is you want to tuck it in the back. See how those look like eyes? I'm going to take my band, kind of take my hook and tuck it in the back. Just like that. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to attach these two together. So I'm going to take my hook and go through several of the bands on one of them, and then a couple of the bands on the other. Take a band onto the hook, pull it through, and then we're going to tie it off by taking the inside band, bringing it over, and pulling it just like that. Okay, now your eyes are attached. Okay, now we're going to make Grumpy Cat's eyes just like this, just like that. It's going to look like that and go in there. So for this, you're just going to need your hook, a blue band, a black band, and a brown band. You're going to start out with your black band, wrap it 1, 2, so it's 3 times, so it's basically tight and around there like that. Then you're going to take the blue part like this, twist it, so the blue part's on this side. Then you're going to bring it over, twist it over twice, like that on that side. So there you have the eyes. Now we're going to slowly move it over onto this brown band, a little bit at a time. It's tricky, it takes a little time. Okay, now you've got it over just like that, and you have your eye. Make another one just like that, and you're going to put some little brown extensions on. So go through the little brown hole, pull it like that through, like that. Same over here. pull this over. Okay. Now you can attach it into here. Just go through and pull it down. Do the same on the other side, over here. There you go. And kind of adjust the eye the way you want it. So it's going to be like this, and you're going to use this to attach it to the inside or the outside of this. So do the exact same thing on the other eye. Time now to make these, which are going to be used for the ear, like on the top of the head. I'm going to use more of the brown bands. We're going to use double bands on this. You want to start with the arrow pointed away from you. And you're going to go up and out to the left. You're going to skip this one right here. So up and out to the left with double bands, 2 bands. Okay. You're going to go up 2 more times. So 1. Double bands again. Up 1 more time. Okay, push that down. Now we're going to go up the center with double bands as well. And go 3. And you're going to go 4 in the middle. You're going to do the same thing on the right with out and up. Again, skipping that. Go 2. And we're going to go 3. All right, now we're going to turn it around and establish our brace bands. This one up here, we're going to start right there. Really important on this. You take it, and you twist it, and you bring it back over, so it's going to make it really tight. Our second brace band is going to be just straight across, like that. And then what we're going to do on the last, we're going to put 1 more brace band like that. We're going to cap all of these off individually. So we're going to take it and twist it around once and twice so we get it nice and tight. Same over here. Once, twice, once, twice, just like that. Okay, now it's time to hook. We're going to start on the left side, put our hook under our brace bands and our cap band, hold this down so it doesn't pop out, bring those 2 bottom bands over. Same goes for right here. Go through, grab those 2 bottom bands, bring them over. We're going to work all our way up just like that. Now we're going to do the same in the middle. We're going to go under this 1 cap band, hold it down just like that, work our way up the middle. Same on the right. Now we're going to tie that off with 1 band right here. Put our hook all the way through. Make sure you get all the bands on there. Through there, that is. Turn it in. Just like that. Take it and hook it under like that. So you're going to put your hook through there. Gently pull it off. There you have your ear. Take this, obviously, tuck it under for the ear part. Kind of tuck it through one of the bands. You will make 2 of these for the ears. Okay, now we're going to show you how to finish off Grumpy Cat's. So see all that stuff in the back? We're going to show you how to finish off Grumpy Cat's mouth and nose. You're going to start out with, for the nose, so you're going to wrap it around. 1, 2. 2 times like that. 1, 2, again. Then you're going to take another pink band like that, hold it, and just work all the pink bands over. Grab them, bunch them, and pull them over. So you have, this right here is going to become the nose. Put it on my hook like that. Push it up until I'm ready to attach it. Just start with double band whites, go out and up to the left. And then double bands again, up 1 more. Just like that. You're going to go up middle. And you're going to go out to the right and up. Okay. Okay, now that you have all of this in place, you're going to take your pink, go out and up to the left. Then you're going to go up, straight up with your doubles, your double bands. 1, 2, 3 more times. There you go. You're going to do the same to the right and up as well. Out and up to the right. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now is when you're going to add your nose. I'm going to take this, turn it towards you, arrow down towards you. Got that. We are going to add it right there. There you go. I'm going to add it to the side, and I'm going to show you later how to pull it out. Now we're going to take some cap bands, but we're going to wrap them multiple times. So like that, wrap it once, wrap it twice, so it's wrapped around, you see it wrapped around 3 times. Same over here. Once, twice, just like that. To hold them down, they don't pop off. Go up. This is where it gets a little tricky, so watch closely. Go up right there. Go up again. And now we're only going to take those 2 pink bands right there. Grab those, bring them in the middle, and stop right there. We're going to go over here now. Go under those cap bands. Grab that. Move your way up. 1, 2, 3. Grab only the 2 bottom pink bands. Right like that. And bring them in the center, just like that. Okay, now you can take your whites, start on the left, grab the 2 bottom bands, bring it up, and finish it off in the center. We're going to go under all our pink bands in the middle. Grab those 2 bottom white bands. Make sure you grab the 2 bottom white bands and pull it straight up right there. And now we're going to finish off right here. Our white bands. This is going to make the little grumpy cats. Grumpy nose and grumpy mouth. Take your hook, stick it through all of those white bands or it'll fall apart on you. Grab it just like this, turn it in, go through all the bands, hold it, take the inside, over, and tie it off. just like that. Take it, hook like this. You know, one thing you can do, actually I was getting ready to take it, I just noticed you could take your nose now, go through that little white band, pull your nose. Alright, pull it off. There we go. Okay, so now you've got to pull your, it still did it. It's still, the nose went over here. So, I'm all tied off over here. I'm going to go through that middle white band right there, grab the nose, just so the nose is centered. Pull the nose through. There you go. Just like that. Now we're going to stretch out Grumpy Cat's mouth. Like that. I'm going to tuck everything away. Okay. And then you take your eyes. And I always like to have the blue on the bottom so you kind of, he looks even grumpier. And you attach it just like that. Okay, now we are going to attach the eyes, the little nose and the grumpy mouth, and the ears. Look, cute grumpy cat. All right, now that we are done with that, we want to attach our ears just like that. That's where we're going to kind of give an idea of where our ears will go. And you want to tie them off, kind of attach them on the inside. So what I'm going to do is take your little ball and turn it, part of it inside out, and look for the spot where you want to attach your ear. So you're going to keep that just like that, flip it over, put your hook through, take a brown band, go all the way through, take the inside and tie it off like that. You're going to do that several times on each ear. See how I turned it around like that and how it's attached kind of right in that one area? I'm going to keep doing that. My hook's going to go through several bands, kind of at the base of the ear, pull it through like that, take the inside band, and then tie it off like that. And again, you're going to do it for as many times as it needs to really attach well, just like that. See? Alright, so I have one side, and you just saw that I flipped it over. You're going to do the exact same thing over on this side. So, find out your spot where it goes. Flip it over. Stick, just stick through kind of like a chunk of it right at the bottom. You're going to tie it off several times as you go across the ear. Here's one right here in the middle. And you're just going to kind of have to play around. Okay, now we're going to attach the eyes, and what you do is you just kind of find a good spot for the eyes, and you're going to attach it the same way, either in the back, or you can use a bunch of C-clips. I just kind of like attaching in the back because you can kind of mess around with it and play around with it. Okay, so on this one, I took those loose ones, and I basically go through with the hook, and I find out where they are, and I pull them in, and then I tie them together on the back side. So that loose one that I used to put the eyes on, pull that through. I pull the other one through right there. I just kind of lift it open like this, where I see both of them. I take these and I tie them in a knot. And then I could use other ones if I want to attach further. It just kind of depends on how it's resting. My eyes, my little grumpy cat eyes. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness, I love this so much. Okay, now it's time for our little grumpy cat nose. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna pull it through this little white, anything that's loose, you pull through and you attach on the other side. So I'm placing it where I kind of feel it fits, you know, like, and kind of mess around with the nose so it's sticking in the right position where he looks grumpy, the grumpiest. Okay, now I'm gonna reach under and grab that loose white one again. So I kind of want him to come in over here. See how that looks. Does that look grumpy? Yeah, I think that's a good spot. Okay, so that I'm going to come on the other side. Kind of go through and grab some of those whites under there. You can grab a bunch at a time. And then just kind of take your hook, turn it, pull it through. I'm just going to keep attaching on the back side with matching colors. So like the white I'm going to attach with the white, the pink I'm going to attach with the pink. And when it's all done, I'm going to stuff it. And there you have your adorable Rainbow Loom Grumpy Cat. And we would love you to subscribe and give us some more ideas to make. Just click on the top left corner of our screen. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up. Please share this. We'd love you to share this around and to get other people to see our cute grumpy cat. Again, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, comment below, and thank you so much for watching.